Hello, Tech7. Sorry to miss you already. A-Day folks, welcome to the lab. We'll get you situated hopefully tomorrow. If you want to go ahead and navigate into week 2 on Schoology and Monday, there's an attendance form in this folder. I want you to go ahead and take that so I can document that you were here, found this video, and are doing some classwork today. Today, we're just going to try to get you folks started on Scratch. On Friday, we talked about Scratch a little bit, just kind of got you signed in, hopefully, to the Scratch website. And today, we'll start to get our first look at building some code using the tools in Scratch. So you use Scratch inside of the web browser. I will leave a link in today's folder, but you can navigate with that link to the Scratch website. Go ahead and open in Safari here. So on Friday I asked you to create an account. If you didn't do that, or it didn't work, or you've already forgot your password, maybe you might need to join Scratch today. But if you are able to sign in, why don't you go ahead and do that. I'll get signed in here myself. Okay, so once you are signed in, we'll go ahead and tap Create up near the top left of our page, right next to where it says Scratch. We're going to click Create. This gets us into the coding workspace with a new project. And you're using a built-in tutorial to help learn the basics of Scratch. First thing you want to do is maybe go to the top of this page. Right near the middle here, there's a little title box. And you might want to just go ahead and give this project a title. And this first project you're going to make is called Animate Your Name. There we have our title. Awesome. So a little bit about the Scratch Workspace here. I haven't had time to really officially give you the tour, but you've got your categories. I'll start kind of on the left side and move my way to the right. On the left side here, I've got categories of blocks of code, and these are what I'm going to be snapping together to allow my characters on the screen to do different things. I'll come back to code in a second. Moving to the right, over here, there's this cat. This is Scratch Cat. He's the mascot of Scratch. And every new project starts with Scratch Cat in the middle of the stage here. As you can see, he can be picked up, moved around just with the tap of a finger. And right below that is the Sprite Workspace. So Scratch Cat is called a Sprite in Scratch. And I can do lots of things here. I can change the position of Scratch Cat with the XY numbers, which you can see are changing as I move Scratch Cat around. I could make him invisible by tapping the eyeball on or off here. I could change the size of Scratch Cat, bigger or smaller. 100 is the size it is right now. If I wanted it twice as big, 200. If I wanted it half as big, 50. And so on and so forth. And then the direction is, got this handy little spinner. This is degrees of what direction Scratch Cat's facing. Let's add some basic code to Scratch Cat here. So I'm going to add an event block when the flag is clicked. Move 10 steps from the motion blocks. What's this flag, you might ask? Well, above my workspace over here, right above Scratchcat, kind of pointing to it here, there's a flag. I can use that to kick off my sequence here. So every time I tap the flag, Scratchcat will move in the direction he's facing, 10 steps. That's like, the most basic code we could see out here. If I don't like this sprite, I can hit the trash can next to it down in the bottom down here. I'm gonna hit that trash can. For your Animate Your Name project, you're gonna need to add new sprites, and that happens in this little menu I'm popping up here in the sprite area. And you could use anything off of your iPad. If you want to go to Google and download any image, it can be used as a sprite. You can paint your own sprite. Hit trash on that. Or you could search for the sprites that they have inside of Scratch. And for most people, that's an easy way to start. To access the tutorial, you're going to tap on Tutorials up at the top of your workspace up here, right next to where you gave your project the title. There's a light bulb and it says Tutorials. I'm going to tap that now. The tutorial, so these are all tutorials made by Scratch of how to use the tools. Animate a name is usually right near the top, so I'm going to tap on Animate a Name. As you can see, I now have this green tutorial box here that I can move around if I need it somewhere else, or I can shrink it and expand it. But it's a series of, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 steps of creating a project in Scratch where you take the letters of your name and make them do various things. So it takes you through how to pick a letter sprite, apply a sound to the sprite when it's clicked. You'll choose another letter of your name and have it change color. You'll have another letter of your name spin when you click it. You'll have another letter shrink and grow, and use some of your first repeat loops and things like that. That's 4 different effects to apply to different letters. If your name is longer than that, just go ahead and repeat those effects, or you can just kind of try and experiment and make the letters do something that you want them to. And that's where you really start to unlock the power of Scratch. But bare minimum, I'd like to see these 4 events happen using the letters of your name. If you ever accidentally close this tutorial for some reason, remember you can always access it again up at the top. Light bulb, animate a name. Good luck.